Hi there, students. A paralogism, countable noun, and I guess the adjective paralogistic. Okay, a paralogism is an illogical argument, a conclusion that has been reached by incorrect reasoning, by an argument that is reached by fallacious, incorrect reasoning. So the conclusion that you reach is incorrect. Okay, so a paralogism. This is something in logic or in psychology as well. For example, when we believe that we should do something for a particular reason, but this logic is not correct, that would be a paralogism. For example, if we believe that we need to have lots and lots of money for people to love us, that would be a paralogism. Okay, because it's a false argument or a false logic. Now, normally we use this paralogism for an argument that is that this is unintentional. So, if I am giving a speech or in a debate, if I use a paralogism, I'm using logic and coming to a conclusion incorrectly, although I don't actually know that I'm doing that. So it's unintentional. Normally the paralogism is unintentional. It doesn't have to be. Normally if it is intentional, then we would use the word sophism or sophistry. So this is using false logic to persuade people. Yeah, but paralogism is just false argument. But more commonly, paralogism, false argument, especially when it's by mistake, where the person who says it believes this to be logical. Sophistry would be a false argument when the speaker knows it's not logical. So sophistry is evil, is bad, whereas paralogism is just normally from ignorance. And okay, that I think makes a big difference between the two. Okay, so paralogism, incorrect logic. They very often use this paralogia in psychology. It's talking about a fallacy. It's faulty reasoning. And very often our minds, we do things for different reasons, which are very often part of our character, and we don't actually understand why we're doing things unless we learn about ourselves. Okay, so and then this incorrect logic can manipulate how we act. Yeah, we could have paralogisms from a social bias, from ignorance, from lack of understanding, from carelessness, from various different things. Okay, so paralogism, a piece of illogical reasoning, something that appears to be logical, that the person giving this reasoning thinks is logical, but in the end is not. An argument violating the principles of reasoning. So the Earth is flat because it looks flat is a paralogism. Well, that is if you believe it. Yeah. If you're doing it because it's doctrine, maybe that's a different question. Okay, so a paralogism, an invalid argument, an invalid conclusion, reasoning using faulty logic, a faulty argument, conclusions reached from bad arguments. So formality, fairly formal. 7, informality, using a semi-formal conversation, semi-formal or formal writing. And then as to origism, We've got Middle French paralogisme, from late Latin paralogismus, from ancient Greek paralogismos. Okay, so paralogismos, to cheat, to use incorrect things, to use false reasoning. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Paralogism.